So yeah. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today we've got a reactor. R&B stars who took over film and TV. This is by Culturalist Theory. Shout out to Culturalist Theory. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. They show love to the channel. We're gonna show them that love right back. Even though sometimes they be on that bullshit, but it's alright though. We here. So anyways, though, without further ado, man, let's get right into this. R&B stars who took over film and TV. Let's get it.
What's good, theorists? I'm QB for CT, and for this list,
how long is this?
We'll
Oh, it's on 17. All right.
Speakers and screens with beautiful performances and thoughtful portrayals. Let's check out our top 10 list of women singers / actors.
So they got to be good actors and good artists. Oh, Beyonce gonna be Beyonce shouldn't be nowhere on this list because her acting skills is ass. I'm sorry to all the B-Hot fans. I say it with my chest. I'm one of the few people that's gonna say it with their chest. When it comes to Beyonce and her acting, I'm sorry, brother.
3 letters.
1 word.
Ass.
I'm sorry, but Beyonce acting is ass, and we gonna find that out next week. So tune in for next week's stream next Friday. Next week's stream next Friday. We gonna be watching Beyonce first movie. Y'all gonna see firsthand how ass she truly is at acting. As our final movie for International Women's Month. For Women's Appreciation Month, I should say. Women's Appreciation Month for the last week. The last Friday. Yeah, the last Friday for March. Y'all gonna see Beyonce's terrible acting. But anyways, though, without further ado, let's get right into this.
As for our criteria on this one, the artists listed gotta have at least 3 albums and 3 movie credits to their name. This ranking is leaning on the acting and not the strength of their vocals and musical prowess. So let's try our best to be honest, even if you're a fan of the person listed. Thumbs up if you like it, share and subscribe if you love it, hit the merch table, and tap in on Patreon for exclusive content if you want to support it. All things that help us on our journey. Now that that's out of the way, let's get to it. Number 10, Janet Jackson. As the 10th and youngest child of one of the greatest musical families,
I swear to God, if y'all put Beyonce over Janet Jackson, y'all threw me off right now. Y'all really gonna put y'all better not see Beyonce the next entry, bro. If y'all put Beyonce over Janet Jackson.
as ever, Janet Jackson wasted no time making her own mark on the entertainment industry. Early on, she made a few guest appearances on television shows like Different Strokes and Fame, but her major breakthrough came with her portrayal of Penny on the 70s hit sitcom Good Times. Honestly, just a mention of Penny and that iron is enough to stop the hearts of fans who watch the show even now. It wasn't until 1993, though, after West Coast filmmaking auteur John Singleton cast her opposite Tupac Shakur in Poetic Justice, that Jackson made her first appearance in theaters. And this is after Control, Rhythm Nation 1814, and the May release of Janet, with Poetic Justice hitting screens soon after in July. To be clear, before Beyonce's run of female musician success, Janet held the crown for greatest female entertainer and is still a GOAT among GOATs.
I think she still holds that title. I think Janet still holds that title. I'm not trying to discredit Beyonce in any way, shape, or form. I just think that Janet still holds that title. I don't think you can just throw away everything Janet did throughout her career for Beyonce. I'm just saying, bro. Considering the fact that Beyonce is not that great of an actor, but she's been in plenty of movies, but I don't think she's a better actor than Janet Jackson. I don't think we should put her over. I'll just say it.
While critics gave high reviews and audiences applauded her breakout film performance, her focus for the following years reverted to music. After nearly a 7-year hiatus from acting and 2 Billboard-topping albums, Janet returned to the big screen in Eddie Murphy's Nutty Professor 2: The Klumps, replacing Jada Pinkett as the franchise's love interest. She followed up The Klumps by working with another Hollywood juggernaut, Tyler Perry, on box office smashes in Why Did I Get Married, Why Did I Get Married 2, and For Color Girls. There are rumors of another Married sequel in the works, And we know Miss Jackson still tours, but it's safe to say if she
I don't want to see no Why Did I Get Married 3? Not after how the last one ended. I'm still mad at the last one. How it ended, bro. That nigga lost his life. She embarrassed that nigga at work and made him, and he died. And then she ended up with The Rock. Fuck out of here. Hell no.
retired today, her legacy has already
I'm still mad about that.
in both fields. Number 9, Beyonce. Nothing
Y'all just had to do it, didn't you? Y'all just had to do it. I just said, don't put if you put Beyonce. Culture Theory, do you? Culture Theory, do you? This is y'all video. Y'all can do what y'all want to do. But me personally,
Boo this man!
I'm sorry, but Beyonce is not a great actor, bro. Not at all, bro. D+ actor at best, bro. D+ actor, bro. Come on, dog.
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Hey, dog. I hate to be the one to break it to you.
Very bad news.
Get this shit the fuck out of here and get you the fuck out of here.
needs to be explained when mentioning the success rate of Queen Bee in the music world. But on this list, we're going to take a look at her acting, or maybe her attempts at acting. We kid. Let's start with her first film, Carmen, a Hip Opera.
Hey, don't be spoiling now. Don't be spoiling now. We watching that next week. We watching that movie next week. Don't be spoiling it.
Based on the opera and inspired also by the Dorothy Dandridge and Harry Belafonte musical film Carmen Jones, on paper the film had all the ingredients to ease Bee into the game. A classic story and a forgiving MTV audience to watch the made-for-TV movie. While some found it hard to take seriously, for others, the movie sits in a nostalgic time capsule alongside Together and Love Song. If you know, you know. Following her acting debut, she got a few more film roles, including Austin Powers' final installment, Goldmember, alongside Mike Myers, and a $30 million movie that made 32 M's back in The Fighting Temptations.
I ain't gonna lie. After watching Goldmember a couple of weeks ago, or last month, I should say, I ain't gonna lie. She had some scenes in here where she was just there just to be there, bro. Like dead ass, bro.
With Cuba Gooding Jr. Fortunately, both films received positive feedback, though Bee's acting abilities were still in question as critics were unconvinced. It wasn't until her performance in Dreamgirls that viewers who weren't a part of the Beehive finally gave the singer any credit for her acting.
Dreamgirls would be her only body of work I would give her credit for. Cadillac Records, I also give her that one too. But anything else after that, ass.
Another film treatment of a theater classic, the movie again combined her musical acumen with an incredible storyline. But unlike her first film, this set the singer-turned-actress in a role that seemed to be custom-made for her. Hey, if the wig fits.
Come on, turn the wigs around.
With the major success of her portrayal of Dina Jones, she bent the block to play Etta James in 2008's Cadillac Records. She took her talents back to the booth to record more music and stayed in the booth to give us the voice of Nala in the live-action adaptations of The Lion King and Mufasa the Lion King, unfortunately receiving mixed reviews. And for those looking for mentions of the performance in the
I heard that shit was ass. I heard people say that shit was ass. So I still to this day won't watch the live action adaptation of fucking Lion King. I won't watch it because I heard it was ass, but hey, it is what it is.
2009 thriller Obsessed. Respectfully, we do not recall that movie ever existing. And out of respect for Beyonce's internet, let's just charge that one to the Mandela effect.
Nah.
Number 8, Mary J. Blige.
Okay.
Who delivers pain in music as a female R&B singer better than Mary J? Breaking into the scene and delivering hard-hitting hip-hop infused R&B.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie. I seen a picture of Mary J. Blige recently. Boy, that shit That shit made my heart drop. I ain't gonna hold you. I see the picture of Mary J. Blige recently that made my heart drop. I said, oh no, Mary let herself go. Oh no.
Arby's, we have the meats.
Mary J. Blige is letting herself go. I saw a picture a couple days. That shit had me gagged for a bit. I said, ain't no way, bro. She out here letting herself go like that.
Arby's, we have the meats.
Was the beginning of her ascent to fame. Though her music dominated through the 90s, her acting career didn't really take off until the 2000s. Early on, she would randomly show up by making appearances on sitcoms and other television shows, mostly as herself or guest performer. But in 2001, her official film career began. Prison Song, starring and co-written by the rapper Q-Tip, dropped, and Mary had her first shot on the big screen.
I ain't gonna lie, I remember that. Hey, BET used to play the shit out of Prison Song. I remember that. BET used to play the shit out that. UPN and BET had an unhealthy relationship with that Prison Song movie for some odd reason.
Her performance as a mother in the film was mid to say the least. It's like when some critics like to say Denzel Washington is basically playing Denzel in every movie. That same statement can be made about Mary here too. The only difference is that Mary's often monotone, attitude-driven, moody performance can come across redundant and lacking nuance. Whether it's Raw Peace, Tyler Perry's I Can Do Bad All By Myself, or Respect, it's always Mary's Pissed Off and Irritated, the sequel. Ironically, while in movies she seems to repeat the same character traits, it was the perfect recipe for her role as Mona in the Power spinoff Power Book 2 Ghost. All that to say, congrats to Mary for a 2017 Oscar nom for her performance in Mudbound. Number 7, Whitney Houston. With her music career already in full swing, with Whitney Houston, Whitney, and I'm Your Baby Tonight already under her belt, and a few minor television appearances to test the waters, The Voice was ready to take the leap into film. First up, The Bodyguard in 1992, Whitney playing the damsel to Kevin Costner's Knight in Shining Armor. She was the movie lead as well as the star of the soundtrack, also featuring some of her Arista label mates, among others. To go along with the 45 million copies of the soundtrack sold and the Album of the Year Grammy, The Bodyguard film blew audiences away at the box office, smashing the $25 million budget by pulling in more than $400 million. Next was the Terry McMillan adapted Waiting to Exhale, co-starring Angela Bassett, Loretta Devine, and Lela Rochon.
Which I ain't gonna lie, she did her thing in that film, bro. That was a good ass movie, bro. That was a good ass movie. I gotta give the queen her props, bro. My first time seeing Waiting to Excel in its entirety, I ain't gonna lie, Whitney Houston did her thing in it.
And Christmas classic, The Preacher's Wife with Denzel Washington and Courtney B. Vance. Another amazing soundtrack, by the way.
My grandma used to stay spamming this goddamn. Oh man, my grandma used to stay spamming this in the VCR, bruh. She wouldn't watch anything else but this, bruh. I swear to God, bruh. My grandma stayed spamming this in the VCR. Every chance she got, we was watching The Preacher's Wife. Every single time. I appreciate them times. Though.
After that came the made-for-TV, multicultural Roger and Hammerstein's version of the classic Cinderella, featuring future vocal Bible Brandy in the title role.
I still haven't seen that.
Embodying her role as a fairy godmother. Then she disappeared from the scene altogether. It seemed for a while she wasn't spotted on screen unless controversy followed, including the overly entertaining reality show Being Bobby Brown, alongside her then husband, Mr. Humpin' Around, Bobby Brown himself. Her final appearance came in the form of the 2012 remake of Sparkle. Though her film catalog wasn't the longest, the impact is undeniable. Number 6, Jill Scott. While it was music that placed a spotlight on the neo-soul legend Jilly from Philly, it was touring the world with the popular stage play Rent, where Jill actually started her professional career in entertainment. So it's no surprise that she was able to go from the booth to the big screen so seamlessly. Besides minor TV appearances here and there while thriving on wax, her first major role came in the 2007 Tyler Perry film Why Did I Get Married, where she gave such a sensitive performance as Sheila that we still hate Mike to this day.
Damn.
She backed it up by being part of more cultural bangers, namely Steel Magnolias, Get On Up, and Why Did I Get Married Too. She also held it down on the small screen, early on the HBO series #1 Ladies Detective Agency, and later on Black Lightning. She also racked up a few NAACP nominations for Sins of the Mother, With This Ring, and comedy series First Wives Club. Each role shows her ability to channel characters and deliver a world-class performance that sets her apart from so many others while continuing to be one of the most anticipated vocalists in the music world. Speaking of, what y'all think of her new project, To Whom This May Concern? Let us know in the comments. Number 5, Brandy. Today, Brandy is in the Hall of Fame of R&B singers due to her intricate vocal performance and unique tone of voice. However, her E! True Hollywood story begins in 1993, just a year prior to her debut album release. In 1994, Brandy was cast as Denisha, the teenage daughter of Thea Vidal in the comedian's self-titled sitcom Thea. While the show only lasted one season, Brandy's performance and musical following ultimately landed her own show.
Moesha.
Moesha debuted in early 1996 and ran 5 years straight on the short-lived urban audience-focused UPN before abruptly ending on a cliffhanger in 2001. It was during this 5-year span that she was also tapped to be the first African-American actress to play Cinderella in the aforementioned multicultural film that debuted in 1997.
I still haven't seen this yet.
Whitney was also a producer on that, by the way. Brandy went on to appear in the 1998 teen flick I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Spoiler alert, it's rumored that Brandy placed a no-death clause in her contract, adding her name to a short list of Black scary movie survivors. Brandy was largely absent from the big screen until reprising her role as Cinderella for the Descendants franchise, along with the horror film The Front Room in 2024, and the 2025 remake I Know What You Did Last Summer. Her focus seemed to be more on television. She starred in and co-executive produced the BET series Zoe After Dark that lasted 8 episodes, had roles on shows like The Game, Star, and Queens that despite the star power only lasted 1 season on ABC. Regardless, she can still get in that studio and remind folks why they call her the Bible, like she did on one of Kehlani's Folded remixes. And we didn't even get to her on Broadway. Number 4, Jennifer Hudson. The Chi-Town representative went to Hollywood on a golden ticket from American Idol, and placing 7th overall was just the beginning. Her vocals got her in the door, but it was a combination of her singing and acting that nabbed her a seat in the winner's circle. Her dazzling debut as Effie in the 2006 movie adaptation of the play Dreamgirls won Jen an Oscar and marked the start of a nice run of films for the powerhouse singer. She soon appeared in a few more films, namely the movie adaptation of the HBO series Sex and the City with the original cast intact, and Winged Creatures alongside Forest Whitaker. Then came The Secret Life of Bees alongside fellow slashers Queen Latifah and Alicia Keys, and directed by Gina Prince Bythewood. If there's a through line in J. Hud's movie choices, it's portraying Black women of power, whether loud and proud or quiet and steadying. From Winnie Mandela to landing the role of Aretha Franklin in Respect, getting the nod from the Queen herself. Jennifer continued filling her resume with roles displaying the same captivating strength her music generated. Not every film she touched turned to gold, i.e. Chirac, Tell It Like a Woman, Cats, and Breathe, but there is small price to pay when considering her other films like Monster, The Inevitable Defeat of Mr. and Pete, and Sing to balance the scales. And for now, we can catch her weekdays on her own talk show. Should she choose to return to the silver screen, the Spirit Tunnel is ready to hype her up on the way there. Alright, a little side note. We love to make a list of male singers who did their thing acting too. Unfortunately, there aren't enough of them out there that fit the criteria.
Damn.
3 albums, 3 films, remember? So,
Well, we could make an exception for them. It ain't gotta be the same. You gotta have the same criteria. You could go off one movie. We go off one movie or a couple of TV appearances. It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt to do it like that. Come on now. I mean, let's see who we got here. We got Jamie Foxx, Usher, Chris Brown, Brian McKnight made a couple appearances here and there. Genuine made a couple appearances here and there. Shit, that's 5 right there. Neo made a couple movies here and there. That's 6. Oh damn, the well do go. The well do start to dry up at that point, don't it? Damn, the well do start to dry up at that point. Everybody. I should keep my mouth closed. Well, let's include rappers into it. Let's make sure that rappers. Oh no, you got the Weeknd. Weeknd would be considered an R&B singer. That's an actor, even though his shit is terrible. But I digress. Let's see who else. You could throw Michael Jackson in there. That'd be 8. I'm trying to think who else. If you want to be technical, we can throw Justin Timberlake in there to make 9. And then for a 10th spot, I mean, T-Pain been in a couple of movies. I think we could throw T-Pain in there. Boom, you got 10 right there. Boom. Or you could go with Drake. Drake is technically an R&B star. Trey Songz got some movies. Okay, I forgot about Trey Songz. Hold on, Chief. We at 12 now. Nah, make that list, Culturalist Theory. Make that list. Ain't no excuses. Make that list.
So real quick, let's just give a shout out to the 3 who did have the resume. Justin Timberlake, Tyrese.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Tyrese.
Fox would have placed high on that list for sure. If y'all can think of some more, let us know down below.
I just gave you a whole list. I forgot about Tyrese. I keep forgetting about Black Tie. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
3, Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, hell no.
Jenny from the Block landed her first role in the 1986 film My Little Girl and made a few appearances in a throwback TV show, South Central. Yeah, we know most would like to mark J-Lo's start date at In Living Color as a fly girl, but that was merely the tip of the iceberg for her true aspirations. Immediately after her stint on the 90s classic sketch comedy show, she dove into the world of film and never let up. Her first big role was in the 1995 film Money Train, alongside White Men Can't Jump duo Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. Jenny caught the eyes of casting agencies everywhere and eventually landed her career-defining role in one of the biggest biopics ever.
Anything for Selena. I mean, not Selena, but Selena with an S.
Though she appeared in Adam Sandler's Jack and the 96 film Blood and Wine, it was Selena that turned heads and filled the hearts of moviegoers in 1997. Her portrayal of the late Queen of Tejano music was brilliant and opened the door to Jennifer being a theatrical star.
Yeah, I think Selena might be the first movie we watch in May. I think that's gonna be the first movie we watch in May. It's gonna have to be Selena. I can't think of any other Hispanic movies like that. So yeah, Selena gonna have to be the one
for years to come. And wasn't a bad spark to her musical career either. After Selena, Jennifer went on to star in more movies than we have time to list here. So instead, let's just mention a few of her bangers. U-Turn and Anaconda dropped the same year, just a year prior to Out of Sight and Ants.
You can miss me with Anaconda. That shit was ass.
Yeah, you know what? Just keep your eyes open for our Jennifer Lopez movie ranking list.
Hell no.
In fact, hit that subscribe button right now to make sure you don't miss that list or any other one that we drop. Number 2, Janelle Monáe. Martin Payne once said,
This face
belongs on the tism.
That quote fits perfectly for the beauty that is Miss Janelle Monáe. The eclectic singer/actress/author slid into the music industry in the early 2000s with a style that could neither be defined or denied. The same could be said for her natural ability to act in delivering a handful of timeless art depicting films. With her debut role being in the critically acclaimed Moonlight and following that up with Hidden Figures, she could not have asked for a better one too. And to prove she had range beyond the drama, she crosses genres to voice animated characters in Lady and the Tramp, Ugly Dolls, and the animated series We the People. A surprise to no one who's hip to her personal beliefs and motives, she also played a role in the powerful biopic Harriet, telling the harrowing story of abolitionist Harriet Tubman. With films like Antebellum and Glass Onion being her last credited films as of this recording, her film catalog holds no critical blemishes. There haven't been any rumors or announcements for future projects involving Miss Monáe, but we speak for all fans of her work so far when we say we can't wait to see what you do next. Number 1, Teyana Taylor. Multi-hyphenate Teyana Taylor is running top speed on the path to film icon status. From the tip top, we got 2 sequels that nobody asked for, Stomp the Yard, Homecoming, and Gang of Roses 2. Then her performance as Bow Wow's nagging baby mama in Tyler Perry's 2011 film Medea's Big Happy Family.
I hated her in that film. That film was terrible, bro. I don't even know why we brought that up. That was a terrible role for her. Don't get me wrong, she a good actor. I mean, even though she kind of manly in the face, which is why I kind of come off a little oogly to me. But that Madea Big Family Reunion, whatever the fuck that show, whatever the fuck that movie was called, that was a terrible movie too, by the way. That plot twist at the end where his sister was actually his mom the whole man, get the fuck, man, fuck Tyler Perry. Man, fuck Tyler Perry. Oh, that movie was fucking terrible.
Served as a standout moment in her nascent acting career. Low-key, TP put on a few women on this list if we're keeping it a buck. Spike T also delivered the most quoted and annoying line in the entire film with her nerve-stomping whine of Bow Wow's character name, Byron.
Byron!
Shut your bitch ass up! Shut your bitch ass up!
On her way to mainstream movie stardom, she continued to make her mark on the lower-budget straight-to-DVD films, a couple of which are actually underrated like Brotherly Love and The Trap. But again, there are a few duds like Honey, Rise Up and Dance and The After Party. While her acting abilities seem to be wasted, at least in critics' opinions, in both the Coming to America sequel and the White Men Can't Jump remake, she should in no way be blamed for attaching herself to such films with their potential for success. However, if there were a film to highlight the princess's ability to destroy a role and melt the heart of an audience, then that film is most definitely 1001. Though promotion around the film wasn't the greatest, her performance alone funded the word-of-mouth budget to get eyes on this project. Her thoughtful characterization complemented the well-written film with a blindsiding twist and propelled her name to the top of the list of up-and-coming actresses. No shock that her involvement in one battle after another helped the film earn 14 nominations, including TT for Best Supporting Actress. They walked away with 6 wins, including the night's grand prize, Best Picture. Alright, that's it. We appreciate you for stopping by and checking out another list, and if by any chance you disagree with some of the placements on the list, comment below and talk about it. Before you're on to the next list, hit that subscribe button, like, and share. We'll be back with another one soon. And until then...
Alrighty, that's just gonna about do it for this one. Most definitely, man. Like I said, hey, Cultural Stereo, I just gave you your next video. Y'all need to get on that. I just hit y'all with the list, okay? Now make sure y'all credit me too now. Make sure y'all credit me, put my name or shout me out in the description or the comments, whatever. But y'all better shout me out, Cultural Stereo, because I just gave y'all next video. But anyways, though, most definitely, man, that's just go about do it for this one. Putting Beyonce over Janet Jackson is egregious in my eyes. I'm sorry, Beyonce acting. Let's be for real, bro.
3 letters.
1 word.
Putting Beyonce over Janet Jackson as an actor, I can't let y'all slide on that, Cultural Stereo. I got to get on your ass for that one.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
I'm sorry, Cultural Stereo, but I got to get on your ass for that. Putting Beyonce over Janet Jackson as an actor, bro, is egregious, bro. That's egregious. That is disrespectful as fuck. Michael Jackson is rolling over in his grave right now because of that shit. Y'all got the Jackson family fucked up. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all got the Jackson family fucked up because Janet Jackson, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty, 10 times a better actor than Beyonce. We gonna see next week, man. We gonna see next week when I live stream next week, and we gonna do goddamn Beyonce first movie. So yeah, but anyways, though, aside from that though, good video. Shout out to Cultural Stereo, man. They always showing love to the channel. We're gonna show that love right back to them. And yeah, man, that's just gonna about do it for this one. I will see you all in the next video. Until then, kisses.